Just got off work a little while ago, came home, and this was in the mail. I ordered this about 2 weeks ago directly from Spain. This is the 30th anniversary Blu-ray for Showdown in Little Tokyo. I've seen this movie many times. This is my second favorite Brandon Lee movie from The Crow. The Crow's #1 for me. But out of all of his other movies, I mean, I liked Rapid Fire. I mean, it was a good movie, but I don't know. Something about Showdown in Little Tokyo, I really love. And plus, I'm really into the Japanese culture, and I love so many things that are Japanese. I just took a liking to this movie, and I love the whole like Yakuza boss thing, how they're fighting the Yakuza in Japantown, LA. They call it Little Tokyo. And I also have a thing for Japantowns. I live not too far away from Japantown, San Francisco. I usually go there every year for my birthday, stay up there a couple nights, and go to the karaoke bars and just stay at the Japanese hotel. And then San Jose, where I live, has the second ever Japantown, and then LA has Little Tokyo. So there's only 3 Japantowns left, actually 3 Japantowns period in the world, and they're in California. So beautiful cover here. Just look at that. The letters are bright red and they're 3D. They're indented, popping out at you. And Brandon and Dolph Lundgren are indented as well. It's all glossy, unlike the matte Blu-ray USA cover or the DVD. This one right here is a steelbook, limited to 600 copies. I had to pick this up. I mean, I see these going for like $50, $60, $70, and I was able to get this for under $30 with free shipping from Spain. So I picked this one up. This is my second favorite Brandon Lee movie. I just love this movie. Like I said, Rapid Fire is good. Legacy of Rage is, it's okay. That was his like breakthrough performance in Hong Kong. Not from 1986. I think Legacy of Rage was okay. It was, it was not that great, but it was okay. But that movie, Brandon seems to resemble his father the most in that movie. It's just his black hair and his features are a little bit more like Bruce, like a little more Asian. And he starts to become a little bit, as time goes by, all the way up to The Crow, starts to look a little bit more Caucasian as the years go by. But The Crow for me is the best. The Crow is like not like your typical Brandon Lee movie. The Crow separated Brandon from the rest of his movies. Like, he was always living in his father's shadow in his first 4 movies. And every time I would watch those movies, I remember it was like I always think about Bruce Lee, his son, Bruce Lee. And then when I seen The Crow, it was like I wasn't even thinking about Bruce no more in that while watching that movie. He did such a good job. His acting improved. I mean, the character, just the look of the character, the storyline, the soundtrack, how dark the movie was. The Crow is hands down Brandon's best. His acting was way better than all of his other movies. I mean, he fit that character to a T, and right when he was about to become famous, he passed away in that film. But The Crow is the best. I would say this movie right here is the second best. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys inside of this Steelbook limited Blu-ray and show you what the inside looks like in its content. Okay, so here's the inside of the Blu-ray. There's just the basic cover art, but they have Brandon and Dolph Lundgren side by side on the actual disc. It's a nice looking disc. If you pull the disc over, you got Brandon in the back kicking from one of the promotional shots. And then it comes with 8 lobby cards, mini lobby cards. They're very similar to the actual full-size 11x14 lobby cards, the USA ones. I'm not going to take them out, but you kind of get the idea of what they look like. And there's the J card. I had to flip that over. And then just shows the back all in Spanish. And actually, that's what the 6 of the 8 lobby cards. Actually, there's all 8 right there. I don't even need to take them out. It's got a movie description in Spanish, credits, And what's cool about this one, I don't believe the American Blu-ray had a featurette. This has a 3-minute featurette, exclusive, I guess, footage, 6-minute making of Showdown Little Tokyo. I guess extra exclusive footage, HD trailer, TV spot. It's in 1080p, and it's I want to say pretty much region free. It's region A, B, and C for Blu-ray standard. It works on my Blu-ray player fine. I popped it in already. It's in full 1080p. It's in HD. It's not 2160 4K. And there's the limited number on the back. I got a high number, but like I said, I don't care about these fake numbers, because you know that's not the real number out of 1600. It could have been way earlier than that, or it could have been closer to 1600. So I'm just glad that it's numbered, and then there's an edition size to it. And that's it for the back of the J card right there. I'm gonna actually, I can take these out and then just show you that picture as well. And then I'm gonna put the lobby cards back in. I'm gonna show you the back of the Blu-ray steel book. So there's the back. It's got a cool high resolution image of Dolph Lundgren on the back. And also, one thing I didn't show you guys was this. This right here is like a magnetic spine. It's made of like metal and plastic. It's got Brandon and Dolph Lundgren on there. And then there's the side right there. It's just plain, so you could put it like this and just put it on the side like that. That is it for this review. Like I said, I've seen this movie many times. This is I mean, look at that popping out right there. That's just awesome. This is my second favorite Brandon Lee movie. I'm not hardcore Brandon Lee. Like, I only pick up a few things of Brandon because I really like Brandon, especially The Crow. I'm a Bruce Lee fanatic. I'm a hardcore Bruce Lee fan. So my collection is Bruce Lee, but I have to have a little respect for his son, and I do like Brandon. So I pick up a couple of things. Maybe his movie releases I'll have. And I don't really like too many things of Brandon. Lobby cards. A couple of statues. The Hot Toys figure. The CD soundtracks, the audio, anything audio, like soundtrack, audio related, I get. Vinyl, tapes, CDs of Brandon, and laser discs. I limit it to those though. So yeah, I mean, lobby cards, maybe press kits, laser discs, and soundtracks. That's it. The very, very few I'll buy of Brandon Lee. I'm not gonna invest so much money in. So I'm not crazy fanatic about Brandon, but I do really like Brandon enough to buy a few things of him. Yeah, there's only, out of all those statues they've made of Brandon and figures, the only ones that really appeal to me is the Hot Toys figure. That the face is dead on Brandon. I've even seen it repainted with hair rooted on, and dead on Brandon. I mean, they could have done a better job with the Hot Toys body. The clothes are top notch. The box is top notch. I mean, that one's the best when it comes to figures. If you're talking about statues, I anticipated the release of the Sideshow collectibles. I believe it's either a 1/4 or 1/3 statue. I love that statue. Just like I said, it's $600, and I've been keeping my eye on that from the beginning, and I still haven't picked it up. I mean, God, it's very tempting to get that statue. It doesn't look exactly like Brandon as the Crow. It does look like him a little. It's not 100% off, but the clothes and everything, the presentation, and it's just a masterpiece. That statue is really nice. I wouldn't pay $4,000 for that life-size Game of Death bust. It's just not worth the price. It's worth about half that price, and it doesn't even look exactly like Bruce Lee. The prototype looked exactly like Bruce, and the paintwork on the prototype was better. The hair was better. When you get this Game of Death 1/1 scale bust, they're not giving you your full bang for the buck. That's $4,000 right there. They should have gave you the other half with the legs and a better paint job and haircut. They changed the sculpt. I didn't like that either. Okay, so getting back to the Crow, I went over the Hot Toys figure, which is the best figure, and then I went over the statue, Sideshow Collectibles, the latest one, the big one, and Narwin. I'm not sure if a lot of the Crow fans have heard of Narwin. Thai artist, Thai sculptor, sculpted the Crow, Brandon Lee, sitting down in a chair with his hands. It came from a promotional photograph, the concept for that statue. But I've seen it painted, and it looks phenomenal. It looks amazing. It doesn't look 100% like Brandon. I mean, it looks like him a little bit. The overall body, I would say that one has the best body structure to Brandon. The clothing is perfect. The hair is perfect. It's just the chair, the paint. A lot of times people have it painted up very well. I'd say those two statues and the Hot Toys would be it for me for statues and figures. And just the other items that I mentioned, like Laserdisc and soundtracks. That's it though. But yes, if you people that really love Brandon a lot, if you guys really love him a lot, you have to pick this up. Look at that. I mean, you don't even need to watch it. You can just display this thing. What a beauty. And that's it for the review. Thank you for watching.